Today on January 1st, I'm starting a new project. That project is cutting into the concrete in this bathroom because I have to rearrange some things that are in the concrete. Let me show you. Right now, that's the toilet, and that's the bathtub, and that over there is the shower. And then this is the vanity sink. So what I need to do, there's a toilet right on the other side of that wall, and these toilets are interacting with each other when they shouldn't be. So what I'm going to be doing is moving this toilet hole all the way across the room to this side. So we'll have the toilet here, vanity here, and then the shower. The shower is going to extend and spread out to encompass the bathtub. So this entire area is going to be our shower. I think I can leave this where it is, but I may have to move this vent because I want to bring this wall further this way so I can have a nice shelf next to the bathtub right here where the water will come out of the shelf and over the top of the bathtub. These should all be connected. That goes to this vent. I don't know what it's going to look like underneath, but that's what should be happening. On the other side of this block wall is the other bathroom with another toilet, which is in direct line with this wall. There should be a pipe going straight along that wall and then out into the septic tank. What I ended up having to do was take multiple runs at it, changing the depth after each one. Very dusty. Can't really tell because I'm not actually sawing it, but it's super dusty. Maybe you can see that. I don't know. I have this fan on to help reduce the dust. But now I'm gonna have to take that sledgehammer and try to break that up. We'll see what happens. So far, I started drilling holes through here and eventually just broke, and everything is coming up okay since then. I'm using this as a kind of a jackhammer. I wish I had a flat piece for it though, but I don't, and I'm not gonna go buy one, so I'm gonna keep working. I started this project using this saw. It's just a simple hand skill saw, really cheap one, Black & Decker. And I started with this blade for cutting through concrete. My first lines I cut with it really shallow like this. That way I could get a nice straight line. and get a groove where I could then come back and each swipe get a little bit deeper each time. That made it a lot easier to cut through, because the first line I did, I actually just started all the way deep, and that was a real pain in the butt. Once I got those lines cut, then I took this tool. This is my SDS hammer drill, SDS hammer drill from Harbor Freight. And after I got the lines cut, I used one of these bits. This is a big bit. This is an 1/8" bit. I did not use that. I used this bit, which is really dirty, but it's a 3/4 inch bit, I believe. Yeah, it's a 3/4 inch bit. I used it to draw or drill holes all along the line on one corner. Once the holes were in the corner, I used my wood axe, which is the axe I use for wood. This is a sledgehammer, and I used that to smash the concrete and break it apart. And then I took my hammer drill back and I set it to a setting of just banging at it, hammering. And that kind of broke it up so that I could take all the pieces out. And then I used this camping shovel to shovel out all of the dirt and content. That's where this pile comes from. All of that was that little shovel. And it ended up being a lot deeper than I expected. That is about 2.5 feet deep, which was a real pain in the butt to dig. Took a long time to dig it, all day in fact. And I'm glad it's done. Next step is to work on that plumbing and fill in the hole. After I get the hole filled in, that's when I'll have to go in and figure out when to pour the concrete to get a nice surface there. Originally, the concrete stopped right here. This was open wood, open dirt, and this was all concrete floor. So I think I'm going to do the same thing. This has to be replaced, but this down here is still pretty good. This is my pile of dirt that's in the hole, came out of the hole. So the reason I cut this out and dug into this is so that I could get rid of that toilet, because we don't need the toilet. And then while I was at it, I wanted to see what this was doing, because this is for a bathtub that's going to go into this master bathroom. So if you look down here, this is the vent pipe, this is the drain pipe. It goes into this pipe down there. That pipe then leads underneath the toilet pipe. And they must reconnect to each other underneath that vent there. But this drain, I don't know if you can see, it curves right here with two 22.5 degree elbows. So it makes a 98-degree curve. And that, I can only think, goes to this vent for the shower. So that must go to that vent goes straight down, and then across over here, turning to connect to this here. I'm not gonna do anything with that. I'm leaving that as is. I just wanted to know what was going on underneath there. All these water lines, those are the old copper water lines. I'm cutting those out completely. And that toilet, I'm just gonna cut it off there and put a cap on it, because I need the toilet on that side of the room. This is the vanity, toilet goes here, shower starts here. Now, because I'm doing this, it gives me the freedom where this from here to there was the original bathtub. I'm now going to make a shelf so that there's a wall here instead of what used to be a wall here. And the shower is going to go, let's see if I can get a better angle on this. The shower is actually going to span this entire area. From here, it's going to go straight out, and then it's going to start curving and make like an S curve over here so that there's a shelf and then the bathtub. That will make for a large shower area. This is all going to be a curb, and in here is the entire shower pan leading down to the drain over here. So if the bathtub overflows, it'll just lead into the shower drain, which is exactly what I want to do. And then the wall right here is just going to make a closet. That'll be our linen closet. My next steps, take out all these water lines. These are old copper water lines running through it that I no longer need since I'm running PEX through the walls and the ceiling. And then I have to cut this pipe right around here and put a cap on it because I'm not going to have a toilet here anymore. This is going to become a linen closet, and there was a wall right where that pipe is. That wall I'm moving this way, and I'm gonna put a nice shelf seat type thing for the bathtub that goes right there. It's going to be a nice bathroom when it's all said and done. After I get this hole fully filled in, fully concreted over, then I'm gonna do the same thing over here because I have to install a toilet right there. This one I'm gonna have to tie into a pipe that I'm 99% sure goes underneath the concrete right there. So I still may have to take this wall out. I've avoided it so far, but I still may have to on this side. This was a new experience for me. First time ever doing it. And it wasn't complicated, it wasn't hard, but it was a lot of work. If a plumber charges you thousands of dollars to do this, there is a reason. It's worth paying for if you have the money. I don't have the money and I wanted to learn how to do it myself, so I did it myself. You can do it, no problem. You can do it, but you're gonna be sore, and that's okay.